Hi viewers, Arthmael here with the first in a series of Let's Play videos. Finally got myself my mic set up so I can actually narrate things and you can hear my dodgy Australian accent and voice. Thought I'd give seasons a go with probably a witch doctor, because I've had a look at some of the stats and everyone seems to play more of like demon hunter and barb at the moment. As well as obviously monk and wizard. So I thought I'd have a crack with witch doctor. It's one of my favourite characters. Thought I'd give it a go in seasons to see how far I go. Now I'm going to do hardcore. Normally I play softcore, but thought I'd give hardcore a go. Generally I try to avoid hardcore, so this should be interesting. I'm actually going to challenge myself and not even do any life-saving passives or items. Just to see how far I can make it without any of that stuff to sort of back me up. It's pretty much a playthrough of the fastest way I know to level a character to 70 is obviously doing bounties and rifts. Gonna give it a crack and see how this guy goes. So we're going to pick ourselves a follower to start with. I generally pick the same sort of follower as the skill base that my character has. So for the witch doctor obviously it's going to be the enchantress, because she uses intelligence as well. So I'm pretty much going to start off with all the basics, not a lot to go off of, and we'll go from there and start doing some bounties. We'll start in Act 1 actually, see how we go. They've added some new bounty quests and that, which are quite interesting. I hope to last a little while. Oh great, we've got an elite straight away. And that's okay, we've made it to level 2. Awesome. So you're probably going to find that I will actually pick up everything. It's sort of a given in seasons, because you obviously want to build up some of your supplies and stash and gold and all that sort of thing. So got access to a new skill, but I know it's just Grasp of the Dead. We'll keep going, see how we go. So the objective of this bounty: enter the cave of the Moon Clan and kill all the enemies in the cave. Sorry, on level 2. You'll have to bear with me today too. I've got a little bit of a sore throat. I'm hoping it's not going to make too much of a difference to my narration, but we'll see how we go. Anything with extra XP like lore and all that sort of thing I'll try and collect as well, because obviously I want to try and level as fast as I can. I am only going to be on normal to start with, which is pretty obvious because I don't want to die straight away. But depending on how the skills go and my output of damage, obviously I'll try and put it up a bit higher. So we meet our first bad group. And hopefully we're not going to die the first time round already. I'll try and keep up with some of the narration. Sometimes I find I'll probably get caught up in the game and I probably won't be speaking as much, but I'll try and give it a go. Corpse spiders. I actually quite enjoy corpse spiders, apart from the fact that it makes so much noise when you're trying to cast it. So I won't use it straight off though. I do prefer the poison darts, just to see how they go. I'm already at level 3, which is good. See how far we can get before we die. Collect all the gold we can. You'll find I'll probably check everything and pick up all the white items as well to start with, just so I can get some crafting material so that we can actually build some gear and level up a little bit.
Now I finally reap the reward. You promised me a special task that will bring endless glory to the Great One. I can
Not sure if everyone's participating in seasons at the moment, but it's a good way to start a new character, and like particularly for me, because I don't normally play hardcore, I thought, oh, why not give it a crack. It's not going to hurt anything if I lose this character. Hoping to find some of the new legendaries. I believe the new Little Man's Finger is part of Season 3 for the Witch Doctor, which actually makes your Gargantuan skill split into 3 smaller Gargantuans that actually do a lot more damage. I'm keen to give that a go. Tried to access some of it during the PTR, but unfortunately there was a lot of wait times, and with my timing I just couldn't get on as often as I wanted, so this will be my first chance to check out that as well. I believe it's meant to be pretty OP depending on obviously which skill set you use. Got another set of elites here. Seem to be holding our own at the moment, which is good so far. I just got to remember that I can't die. Generally in softcore, obviously, it's okay if you die because you can just resurrect yourself, but not this time around. Probably going to end up trying to kill as many things as I can as well, because obviously the more XP I get and loot, gotta love the loot, is going to help this guy level up a lot quicker. So we've picked up some items here so far. Ooh, 120% more damage. Yes, please. The rest of it's not that exciting yet, but we'll see how we go. Dead villager, poor bugger. My softcore characters are pretty cool at the moment. I've been making some previous videos if you've seen them. I like to try out a bit of build diversity and just see how things go. Really keen to try out some of the new sets, particularly the wizard set for the slow time bonuses. Generally I leave resplendent chests till the end of each part of the bounty, because I find that I level up, and that way then I can have the higher level item if I level up before opening the resplendent chest. That way if there's luckily enough a legendary item, it's going to be at a higher level for me. So a few guys here, this could be interesting. We'll use the rocks as a bit of a break point. I'd be happy with that. Level 4. New skill category, we've got our zombie dogs. We'll call them now. They can help out a bit. Sort of tank a bit for us. So I'll probably end up doing this first video as just like the first whole bounty, the first set of them I should say, and then I'll stop and probably record part 2. So we'll just quickly go back and check out the resplendent chest. I doubt we'll have a legendary yet. I generally find that legendary items drop about level 12 onwards, so we'll see. So we'll just check out what we've got. Nothing exciting. Nice belt and some more armor. Okay, let's go to the next one. The Cursed Hatchery. Spiders. Gotta love the spiders. Hoping to come across some of the new goblins as well. I've tried out some of the new goblins in softcore, like the Gilded Baron that drops some gold. In T6 I think I got about, I think it was about 3 million off him in my softcore character. I've also managed to encounter the gelatinous sire that breaks into like 4 or 5 different versions of himself, smaller versions. which is pretty cool. Just check out what else is around. Have to be checking our skills again soon. We're about to go up another level, which is pretty cool. My partner hates spiders, so can't say this is the most exciting level. And level 5, yay! I'll just quickly check out our skills while we're here now. So we got zombie dogs and fire bats. All we've got to do is find the cursed chest. Hoping the sound and everything's coming through okay. I tried to fix some sound issues I was having before, and obviously this is the first time using a mic, so I'm hoping that the combination of the ambient sounds in the game and that you can actually hear my voice properly. Cursed chest, where art thou? The zombie dogs are doing an awesome job at the moment. I'm actually excited too to try out the new rune for the cold zombie dogs that increases the damage of all those that by 10%, I think, by anything that's hit by the zombie dogs. So that could be fun as well. Oh. Got another dusty bag up here. Again, I know this is probably minimal, but it's a little bit of extra XP. Helps the character level a bit quicker, even if it's only a little bit. Don't mind Grasp of the Dead as well, particularly when you're starting off it, because it slows everyone down so much and does a bit of damage as well, so you get to hold things up and kill them before they get too close to kill you, particularly in hardcore, obviously. Where is this cursed chest? Must be over this way. Nope. Played the game so much, you'd think I'd be used to finding things pretty easily. But then this is probably one of the most random levels there are in the game when it comes to some of the placement of the items. Well, one of them. It's not the most random, so... And we got ourselves another set of elites. Brash Lord of Domination. He's not going to be dominating me. Ouch. Oh great, another set. Just what we need. Okay, we could be about to die already. Keep dropping our Grasp of the Dead, hopefully that'll slow them up and keep them out of my way. Getting some good loot here. Always handy. Oh, now the thing triggers to tell me where the... Well, we've got some items here to check out. Hopefully we'll do a bit more damage now. Nope. Yes. Oh, nice pair of boots. Probably go for the bow, it does a bit more damage. I know it's unusual for a witch doctor to have a bow. And unfortunately I don't have a two-hand yet to give to my enchantress, but we'll keep going. Yeah, lots more damage. Zombie dogs. So we'll just clear out a bit of the area first, I think, because I don't really want to take on more than I can handle, particularly in hardcore. Knowing my luck, I will die the first episode. Okay. So I don't know how anyone else approaches these cursed chest sort of events, but I always like to try and see if I can get as many as I can. Like, I know the limit's meant to be 100, but generally I try and get way over that. I think my best is with my Demon Hunter at about 230 or something. It wasn't this particular bounty though, I think it was one in the Halls of Agony. Come get me. And we've managed to achieve that, which is good. And we're still alive. Level 6. Gotta be happy about that. I'll just check out some of our gear before we move on. Dexterity. Come on, Blizzard. We'll actually put that on actually because it does give us increased toughness and recovery. Keep that. So we'll probably keep a lot of these things until we're ready to go back to town and actually salvage them all. So on to part 3, we're on to kill Crassus the Tormentor in Halls of Agony. And it's nice to see he's pinged really close. Actually, I should probably have checked out my skills before now, but that's okay. Thank you. And we've got a bit of a chest here. More gold. So we'll just quickly check out our skills while we're here. Yes, splinters. We've got an upgrade for our darts. And that's about it by the looks of it. That's cool. Shoot more darts. $33 of 100. It's a nice patch of baddies. Oh, this group here. These zombie dogs are tanking like champs. Bring on the loot. That's 74. Let's hope there's some more dudes this way. Five more. Level 7, awesome. We got a new rune for Grasp of the Dead. So I might quickly actually head back to town here and do some salvaging. Check out if there's any new gear we can get. Not that I've got a great deal of money and resources, but we'll see what happens. Anything new to be wearing? Not really. We'll probably just leave it as is, I think. Salvage all this stuff. Oops, that's right. Can't salvage stuff to begin with. No need to repair. I probably won't upgrade myself yet. Pretty happy just to stick with what I've got. Hoping that the items that drop are the ones that are going to help keep me in check. Get rid of that. And head back to the next bounty. So we've got Templar Inquisition in the Weeping Hollow. This is one of the new bounties where you actually free villagers from Templars that have caught them, of all things. Obviously this is a carry-on after Act 5 where you find out the Templars quite aren't what they claim to be. Oh, we've got Gilded Baron. Yes, nice. Let's see how much money we get from this dude. Just a little bit. 5,000. Not too bad considering we're only level 7 and all that dough is going to help. Seem to be doing quite well actually. I'm surprised. I really thought I was going to be dead by now. But again, I suppose this is only on normal mode. Where are these Templars? And we've got another set of elites. Thank you. Okay, got our first pin. I do like the Weeping Hollow. Good, like large batches of enemies, which is really good. Chest. We got ourselves some braces. Just have a look at what we've got. Cool. No upgrades yet, but that's okay. So this could be where it's interesting, because these guys are generally a lot harder than what you'd expect. And there's always a boss, which this time is Meister Lissinis, if I'm saying that right. Oh, and he heals himself, even better. And level 8. And we got ourselves a hood. Free the villager and check out our skills. We've got Horrify. I'm happy with my zombie dogs at the moment. They seem to be tanking a bit and keeping me alive. So let's see if we can find another group of Templars. Not too sure about the zombie dog colour. Bit of a pink. That's unusual. I suppose they're zombies though. And we've got another ping for the Templars. We'll just make sure these dudes don't follow us. Ooh, arcane beams, just what we want in hardcore. Any jails, even better. And he heals. Maester Julius. These maesters are a bit of a pain. And we need to get out of there before we die. Kill him! Free another villager. This is pretty good actually. It should make level 10 hopefully before I even finish these set of bounties. Make sure we don't walk into that explosion of guts. We've got our final ping of freeing. Slow those guys down. We've got another set of elites. I really can't stand cruel things sometimes. They just run around way too much. Get off these last ones. And here come the Templars. We got this time Maester Neus. Neus? Something like that. Seriously gonna just keep calling dudes we need to fight? And healing everyone? What a pain. Die! Die! Pick up some gold that he left. And there's still 2 left. Cool. So finish another bounty. 1 left. Fields of Misery. Kill Growler. Speaking of growlers, one of my cats just walked in. A little kitten. Hopefully she's not going to want some attention. But she probably will. So got a few dudes here. And of course they're the ones that do ranged attacks, which are generally the bane of my existence. They seem to be handling pretty cool. All gold. Level 9. New skills again, which we might have to check out. Corpse spiders, leaping spiders, not bad. And soul harvest, which we'll probably try and use, but I'm not a big fan of that before we get something that actually, one of the legendary items that actually help us with soul harvest. Generally I'm more of like a pet build, I suppose, when I play Witch Doctor. I like to have those guys that actually can tank for us while we just stand back and inflict some massive AoE if we can. I just need to find where Growler is. I'll just slow you up, mate, because you'll probably do me some damage, and this could be interesting. There's quite a few baddies around, which will help us get our 150 number, which is good. All we need to do is survive. Somehow we survive. So I'm probably not the best player, especially when leveling up. I find I just use whatever works best to get me to do some damage. My softcore guys, though, they're pretty cool. I've got some really OP characters going on at the moment, particularly my Demon Hunter. Got a really cool new wizard build which I'm enjoying, which pretty much relies on Lightning Torrent and lightning based skills, stunning, and then using the Haunt of Vaxxer amulet, which actually gives you clones of yourself every time you stun someone for a short period of time, and I find they do some really good damage. Obviously use some of the wizard skills as well, which come in pretty handy. Help finish off any bad groups who come along. So we really just need to find Growler. We've killed everyone else. Where are you, dude? I might do this chest while we're here as well. Cool. More loot. We'll just quickly check out our loot situation. Anything new we can use? Something for our enchantress. Nice bit of armor. I won't try those boots, I don't think. Keep going as is. Actually, what was the helm we picked up? Just a crappy leather hood. Okay, this could be fun. These Moon Clan Impalers, when they get in a big mob, their ranged attacks are so dangerous. Here goes another group. Probably don't need to take them on, but I suppose extra XP. Give it a crack. What's the worst that could happen? Oh yeah, I'll die. So we've got a ping finally. So let's sort out all these dudes where we can before we head down. More impalers, great. Let's see what Growler's got protecting him, if anything. Oh, yes, a few of those guys. Great. Oh, and he's dead already. Awesome. All we've got to do is kill off everyone else that came along with him. And we've finished the bounty. Pick up these pants and we'll head back to town. Might call it the end of this video shortly. Level 10's not bad for the first video. Obviously move on to the next video. And let's see what goodies he gave us. Some blood shards, which are always handy. No real new equipment, unfortunately. That's cool. We will repair and salvage. You probably noticed that I will also always put everything back in my stash, because being hardcore, obviously when you die you lose it all. so we want to hang on to it as much as we can. Check out our skills quickly. So we finally got a passive. We'll do the reduce all damage one. Not life saving, just reducing damage. All the others we'll stick with as are. Okay, so that's the end of video 1. Part 2 will be up shortly. Hope you enjoy so far. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my videos. This is going to be pretty much a series, I suppose, either until the season ends or I die. The latter is probably going to be more likely than the aforementioned option. So hope you enjoy so far and catch you around soon.